Hello, everybody. Welcome back to more Poker Quest. We are on a monk run, new character. I really, really enjoy this character. We've got, what? Pummel. One card, rank 8 or lower, upgraded, so it does +3 attack value. So if it's an 8, it'll do 11, for example. One card, rank 8 or higher, to cycle a random enemy card, which pairs very well with the fact that we also start with the Orb of Visions, which is a free card that just... on the card, it tells us what the next 3 cards in the deck are at all times, which is really cool. And we've added Flame Strike up to 2 cards, bonus 50% if they are paired. Nice because we have something to use our pairs of like 10s, queens, jacks, kings on because they can't go in pummel, and we don't always want to Mind Jolt. And then we have the Buckler to finally have some kind of defense. Talismans out of Juice and Bait actually works really, really well since we know exactly what card they're going to draw with Foresight. It's been working kind of nice. I enjoy this run. I hope it does not get stolen from me. We've got 5 food, which is a concern. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That sucks. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up, down, drop it. Yeah, pop it, lock it. We don't have any choice but to go for the pile of 3 food really here. Actually, we have a... Wait. What this? Wait, this leads back up here. Okay. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up to 1. Boom. Pile of 3 food. 3, 2, 1. Hopefully there's one over there. If not, like, what else are we gonna do? We kind of just have to go for it. And honestly, I don't know if we'll even make it there anyways. Okay, who can we ruin? Oof. 3 cards straight. Attack for 20. I mean, we can mess this up pretty well. Gives us a gem. This has 50 less HP. 4 cards rank 9 or higher. 4 cards rank 6 or lower. We can mess that up pretty well too, actually. We don't get the gem back, but I think we can mess that up better. And it has 50 less health. That's kind of important. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Wahoo. Holy freaking moly. Sounds good, man. That's incredible. That is actually incredible. Okay, so a 9 and a 2. 4 cards rank 9 or higher. 4 cards rank 6 or lower. So we love seeing 7s and 8s. It's very unlikely that you have this. You could, but it's very unlikely. If you did, it would be that one. But at the same time, I probably should go for fight. You have it. You actually, you had it. Oh, that's so rare. That sucks. That really sucks. Okay, shuffle. Hopefully we shuffle something that is not the only card I didn't want shuffled. Okay, sucks. 4 cards rank 9 or higher. I mean, we can kind of just deal with that. That's sort of just okay. I'm going to block because I don't want to take this poison damage. And then we're going to just blast it there. What's up next? Jack 6. It's fine. All right. Same deal. It is so likely that you get Fire Spit. But I think we just have to say okay. Wow. That was absolutely unexpected. Do we have lethal? No. Let's drop that in there so that we can inflame something. 8. Okay. Double 8s. We like that. If anything, you have Fire Spit. You probably don't have either. Could have tried to, like, force you to draw it. Okay, we have lethal, so... At this point, we just don't play around. But, dear God, my health is in extreme jeopardy. My God. We're gonna die. We just showed up. I hate when this happens. I hate it. Mr. Retromation, why don't you ever just... Why do you always start an episode and then die? Well, I don't know that I'm gonna die. I don't know that I'm going to die. And hell, maybe I won't. Maybe we actually have this. He said dreamin'. Do we do this to cycle a, like, well, first of all, yeah, that does help us guarantee no 5 card for this turn, but also, do we draw first or do they? Did we get the king? I don't know. An ace and a queen, interesting. Don't need to worry we don't need to worry. That being said, I'll cycle something random. Okay, we're fine. Do we want to draw? Not really. Now this is bad. Come on. Stop hitting red cards! The good news is we know we can't get haunted. That's the good news. Oh, wow. They really all added up there. This is actually, in my opinion, that's a clean just dump. Okay. It's actually, honestly, this is maybe a clean dump too. This is less clean of a dump. Okay. Good. I know that those could have been really good in flames, but it's fine. Fine. Don't really need those. Don't know what to do with those. Alrighty. Come on. Three. It could be the bad thing. It could be. So let's steal those to cycle. Okay. All right. Now it can't be haunt. That's really all I wanted. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't going to be haunt. That's really just it. Nice. I don't know why I did that, because it was a whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We lived. It's all fine. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. We can okay, we can mess this up with our active really well. Oh boy, we were really riding the line here. If you have it, you have it. Okay. Next is an even. And then another even. Do we do it and just take the possible stun? Okay, so that was a queen, and now it's a 2, so we're fine. Right? Right, okay. Alright. This is goofy. This is similarly goofy. We didn't need to. How can we know, though, you know? This is a really good inflame. And Shit. Could get stunned here. Is that fine? Maybe that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we kind of just, like, let it happen there. We could get stunned, which is, again, like, kind of fine if it happens. And that's the thing. It just keeps on not happening anyways. Again? Oops, same deal? Maybe? Nope. He just keeps on getting very unlucky. All right, we got lethal if he's got that. 2 odd cards. Let's just hit it with the block there. This guy's having a bad time. This guy's having a bad time. All right. Two pair doesn't feel like it should be that common. Eat food, go up there, 3. It's a pretty rough scenario. What do we do here? What do we do here? Where do we go now? We could go here. I feel like we can mess this up okay, you know? The question is really just, do we eat beforehand? 3, go 1, down to 0, up to 1, 0, 3, 2, 1. Wait, 3. 3, 2, 1, 0. Tell you what. What? We need to do it twice to get actual information? What? What? Do we need to move first? Is that what it is? If that's true, I don't feel like it should work that way. Oh, God. So, 3, 2, 1, 0. We're at 19. Now we'd be at... I mean, if we didn't lose any health. God, this sucks. I hate food. I hate food. I hate food as a mechanic in Classic. It's always so... like... It's just... It doesn't need to be in the game. It just doesn't. It really... It's just... It's not a fun strategic choice, you know? Everything else, every other strategic choice in the game is a fun strategic choice. Food is not a fun strategic choice. It's just like, okay, I guess I die because I didn't go to enough piles of food. Like, I didn't limit myself enough. And the thing is, like, there's just so much RNG in it, you know? There's so much RNG in it. There's no food fights up here. There's no food fights here. There's, like, there's the food here, and then there's the pile of food there. Like, that helps a lot, but, like, and there was no shop here. We couldn't buy any there. We couldn't do that. Couldn't do that. Could have gotten food from a campsite if we had enough energy. That's really the one thing I could say. Like, it's like, did we have to purchase food right here when we were at, like, 12 food or whatever? Is that the play? Like, we were supposed to buy food when we already had 12 there because we were supposed to assume that we were, like, not going to get that much until here? There were these. Those helped. Those helped. Those helped. And still, but that's the thing. And still we're low on food. Just really an annoying mechanic and an otherwise, like, frustrating for RNG, but not frustrating for strategic choices kind of a game, you know? But, whatever. Tis what tis. Another run where we gotta make some stupid choices over food. I need to know if I should eat my food or not. I'm gonna nod, I guess. I guess we have to keep ourselves at the 19 and hope. 2 pair. Doesn't even have 1, so no, I'm not gonna. I ain't cycling that. I ain't cycling that. Not to mention the blackjack being a possibility here. I can give you an ace because, well, we don't know what the hidden ones are, so. You don't have a 10 either, so I'm going to actually just take that for myself. So... You don't have a 6 either. Like, of course, we probably gave it to you, even though it's over here and we couldn't have known. No? Okay, good. Blackjack. Okay. The Orb of Vision setup coming up is not very good for helping with this. Freeze 8, you know, it's annoying. Like, obviously, it's a frustrating thing, but it's okay at the same time. Okay. 2 pair, could you? Would you, could you? A 2 pair would be bonkers. Possible. Bonkers. Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm gonna wait until you have the guaranteed 2 pair in front of my face. You definitely can't draw another 10 because I made you discard the one and I have the other 2, so that helps with something. Not what I wanted. Please. Thank you. Okay. Could you have a 2 pair? Yeah. Okay. You could. But I'm gonna save my garbage. It's fine. Could you have a 2 pair? You sure could, and I cannot Orb of Visions you. Oh, you sure could. What does more damage? The ace or the 3 and the 5? Same. Same thing. Nice. Okay. All right. Oof. Could have it. I'm not going to give you the 8. We wouldn't die. Okay. Oof. Do you have a 10? You have a 10 also. Oh, no. I wanted to discard one of the 9s. The blackjack is annoying for you to have, but, like, I just really wanted to discard that in specific. Oy, oy, oy. Okay, we're fine. 9-9. Put this here in case you get the one thing that'll actually, like, kill me. Okay. 45. I mean, that's fine. $18, sure. Got lethal? Do we just have lethal? Yeah, we have guaranteed lethal if you have something, you die. Goodbye. Oh, I'm alive. Man. Knight of Clubs. I can actually... We can mess him up. 4. Oh, wait, we're at 4. Why did I think... Oh, no, that was if I ate. I mean, I'm not going to do this unless it's like... For some reason, it goes... Trade 10 life to get 20 life, which is not going to happen. Right? Maybe it might be for max life. That sucks. This is fine. Like, we like this. We like enemies that only have, like, 3. So, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 1, 0. We have the perfect amount if we go the normal way, and we don't eat any food. Ah! Can we die? Can we die this way? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We could eat. Wait. Hold on. This might be okay. We can still go here, right? Yeah. What do you do? If we get hit by you, do we die anyways? We can block the 3-card flush. Ah, I hate this situation. I hate this situation. I hate it. I hate it. But we can use it to eat. You can. God, I hate this situation. But that basically what I said could happen, but wouldn't happen, just happened. I can't get gem draw. Like, I mean, I could get gem draw. It just wouldn't do anything. There's no. Wait. This is kind of good. And of course, there's the food vendor here, so we didn't even have to sacrifice life at all. But now that we have 7, it's a little bit less of a big deal. We just need to buy all these resources. This was stupid. I shouldn't have bought that. We stay on an even number. All right, but hey, I'm just trying to give myself as many chances to not die here as possible. Because you got a 3-card flush on what? Okay. There's the diamonds. I can't really give you that. I can't draw and then give you it. So, the problem is you might have a 4-card flush. Okay. In this scenario, you might have a 3-card flush still. You didn't. Okay. Oh, my God. It's so easy for you to have that flush. Oh, God. It's just so easy for you to have the flush. 8/8 does 22, does 24 there. It's just more worth it to get the guaranteed damage like now. Oh, okay. That was gonna be death. Okay. Oof. Gee, it's so... Whoa, it's so likely for you to have it. Are you serious? Okay, that's right. Was it spade? Okay, we're good. Right? Okay. Man, I wish they just would have it be visible. Okay, so it's a spade or it's nothing. Ah. Didn't really help. It's 1 and 4, you know? Like, I hate that we have to do it on 1 and 4s, but we kind of have to do it on 1 and 4s. Diamond. I see no diamonds. Okay, that does not help me. Ah! Uh-oh! We just have to... God, it's just a 1 and 4. It's just a 1 and 4 again, isn't it? I could pull the 7 and the queen. I hate the scenario. It's just a 1 and 4. Like, I just have to just hope. If I give you this, like, what are the odds that I don't die at that point? It's unlikely. Please. was so close. Come on. I don't know which is worse luck. I don't know which is worse luck. Getting bodied by the 1 and 4 the one time we kind of have to let it through. And, like, that's the thing. Is the 1 and 4... He failed it every time that I could have... That it would have been fine if he got it. And then the one time that he couldn't... One time he couldn't. He had it. And it's like, the thing that sucks is we shuffled his card to give it to him. But there's no world where we could know. Like, it's not a misplay because we shuffled a random outcome to a random outcome. There was not a misplay. That's just like, it just sucks is all that is. It's not a, it's only a hindsight misplay because of RNG, you know? It's nothing else. Nothing other than that. This is a good upgrade. That's a good upgrade to take. Let's go die to the goblin because he's overtuned for the first world. I'm not going to give him an ace. I'll tell you what, I will give you a 6, though. Not that it really matters because you have doubles of all those. In fact, it's like kind of helps you. Okay. I could give you an ace. Maybe we'll get your 8 or your 4. I don't care about the 4. 8. 8 would be the prime hit. That's super, like, it's unlikely, but it's also like, okay, so it's a 3. We're fine. Right? What did we give him? 6? Doesn't matter. Fine. Ace. That's right. Duh. All right. I'm just so salty still. So disappointed. That's a no-risk situation there. 4, don't you? Nope, okay. Ace, you can have a 3. I could give you a 6, and it might help you, honestly. You know what? I also can't do it because we did not upgrade Mind Jolts, actually. Do not care if you have a 4. Ooh, that saved us. Oh, this is awkward. We just say that's good enough. Try and save resources a little bit. He had it anyways. He had it anyways. Of course he did. Of course he did. Okay. Sure. Oh, you still have it. It's getting expensive. It's getting very expensive. 6 wouldn't even solve it. We have lethal, so it doesn't matter. All right. Good stuff. Probably have to go for the double food there because we just have to care about food, like a lot, I guess. Give me those. Okay, we get rid of the heart. Good. I mean, I might as well give you this because... Nice. Ah, it's so weird. Yeah, we were doing the whole run like this, and I mean, you gonna heal me again? Thank you. 2 hearts. Ay, ay, ay. It's 1 and 4, right? Not that we should take chances on those. No in our jam. Can we just, like, please? Thank you. All right. I don't want to go for the path with food, but we kind of have to go for the path with food. 3 cards straight. Could you have it? You could. Three cards straight. Okay. 8-8. It's fine. 3 cards straight could happen, and it did. 3 red cards could happen, and it will. Okay. Come on. Come on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Red card. I don't really want to give it to you. We're just sitting here waiting for it to happen, you know? 7. Do I? What? I can't give you a 7 because 9. Oof. Oof. It's fine. We got the double food there. It's what the whole game is about. So. All right. Do we force a discard? Yep. Nice. We might need to use our tag. Is there a campfire coming up? Nope. The good news is we can disarm the bear pretty well. Okay. The annoying thing is we're having to use it every turn, or we have to take 14 damage, which does not sound like a lot, but over the course of the whole run, it's a lot. Do we have a really gnarly fight coming up? Not necessarily, so we could take it. We know for a fact. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Thank you. Just for fun. Declaw the bear. Okay. I don't know. I'm trying to save my tag, but that was okay. That was unnecessary. I don't want to draw anything because those just are irrelevant to me. All right, it's the tag or we take 14. Do we just want to take 14 at this point? I think the tag can... Oh, my Jesus. Come on, man. The tag can save us from war in the future. I think so. I think so. I truly do think so. For 5, we can heal back up to full. I think it's worth it. Do we want to... Let's just do this fight before we upgrade anything with our card draw or something, because it's just the diamonds boy. Alright, well, he would just run away. Whatever. Okay. Alright, we'll go here now. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Troll poker. Potion of invulnerability. I really like that. He's got 2 2s. And almost a straight. Could have gone for a flush, I guess. Ugh. There's a pair. It's something. 2 pair. Alright. It's fine. We won with a pair of 6 on the thing that didn't matter. Pair 2, but the Jack and the King were higher. Okay. Potion of Vulnerability was the thing we wanted the most there. Alright, just do it. Just do it. Enhanced 7s. Oh, okay. That's not bad. It's very much not bad. Exactly 11. Kind of awkward for us. Blue Torch, kind of interesting. Inflame for ×2 value. If it's ideally like it's 10s and stuff, that'd be 30, be 60 Inflame, and a freeze for 30. On a 3 of a kind is not common. And then it's like a prime curse target that we just can't do anything about, like on 90% of the turns. So that's probably not a good call. Poison Sword of Pairs is very, very tempting, though, since we know what cards are coming. Forget this and a method of drawing, which, like, if this was not so the way it is, then we'd be incredibly in a good spot. I wish this made sense for us. I really do. I really wish it made sense, but it's a late game situation. We get cursed with it. Like if we get cursed on this, we like 90% of the time we are not going to be able to remove it, which sucks. Leaning mostly towards the Poison Sword of Pairs. Or card draw. I'm going to go for this. Look at this trash. Oh, boy. Potion of anything is fun. We could have got the Potion of Purity to go with this for like the worst case scenarios. But how likely is that going to really be to pay off for us? Not much. Not much likely. All right, go for it. 5 Crusader lower, unlikely. And by unlikely, I think I meant impossible. Possible, but unlikely. Okay, fine there. We want to pull the edge. Of course, it's an 8 there. 8 and a 7. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay, well, what you gonna do? Don't want to just spend all my resources on it. And he had it. And he had it. What does more damage? 6 than 33%, so it'd be 10. So 10 down to like, I don't know, like 13. This adds up over time. It lets us pierce through the armor. I want those. I want that. I don't want to give you 2. You probably have it, don't you? God dang it, dude! Do we really need to use our potion of invulnerability on such low odd things? Do I have to use such a powerful item on such low chance things? Are you serious? This is really gnarly. I don't want to give him an ace. I don't want to draw those cards either, though. Are you kidding me? The odds on those are not very high, and yet. Thank God. Thank God. Ugh. It's not like it's that unlikely to get, obviously, a card 8 or lower. That's not that uncommon, but there's a lot of 10s and face cards. So to be able to have three invisible cards and all of them turn up that way 3 times in a row is just actually disgusting. You know, I think we're going to need to use our tag here. Okay, I like this. It's a pair of 3s. The 6 poison. I don't really care. I don't care enough. Hey. Ouch. Yeah, here comes a problem. All right. I'm gonna give him a pair either way. Do we potion of invulnerability this? Do we gem draw like a son of a gun? I need a pair. Okay. Maybe gave a black card for Claw, though. In fact, it's actually, like, really likely. And I was really hoping that we had this here. Bring it. Okay, prioritize that, though. Understood. Awkward. Awkward. Awkward, awkward, awkward. Awkward, awkward, awkward. Ugh, 82 damage, man. 82 freaking damage, man. Disgusting. We need card draw. God, I love the potion of anything, though, at 5. Can we get card draw and that? Yeah, we can. We can get exactly that. I think we do it then. Because that could give us invulnerability. Just going to pick every path that has food, regardless of the money, regardless of anything. We're just going to, over and over, we're just going to pick the path that has food in it. We could get lucky and get rid of the 9. We did not. I shall force discard. Yikes. Not much we can really do with this. it was just a very high roll draw there. Not a lot of good outcomes to that one there. We'd have to spend 6 just to have a chance. Ugh, potion. We take it and then we save our potion of invulnerability. I think is what we do. We could have like discard, turn into 6. Could have done it for 4. 4? But yeah, we're gonna take this because it's multi-use. I hate everything. Let's leave. All right, it's multi-use. I deserve it. That run wasn't going anywhere. Not after taking 82 damage to just the worst RNG in the cave, in the dungeon. Just the worst RNG. The second fight, you know, whatever. Like we took a little bit of damage, but it's more we took what, 7 damage. It's more the fact that we took the 75 damage from that one guy who high rolled 3 times in a row. Like it's just, you know, it's fine. Oh, well, that is that. That's going to do it for today for Poker Quest. I'm not going to do it. I don't have the oomph for the stamina for another run after the disappointment I felt there. The first run, you know, was fine. It went okay. We just had to make a really, like, unfortunate set of choices due to the lack of food, really, near the end there. And, like, if we would have been able to get through that fight, that's the thing. You have to look at these things. Was it a stupid-looking choice in the moment? Absolutely what we did with the taking the damage and getting the food. Absolutely it looks stupid. But if we were able to make it through that one fight, we could have snowballed potentially to... Like, I actually think we could have potentially snowballed to the end. If we beat the second boss, I think that with all of the choices we made, Zone 3 would have been kind of easy. Like, the way that I play, I don't really lose in Zone 3. Like, if I make it to Zone 3, I don't really lose. Because I take all these gnarly choices in the beginning to help myself out in the future. Could I reliably beat Boss 2 if I made, like, really reserved plays? Yes. But do I think that build would have legs after that? I think it would... No, I think it would run out of steam. I think we would not be able to catch up in DPS. I don't think so. So that's why I play the way I do with my choices and invest accordingly. But alas, sometimes it just does not work out, and today's that day. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel, roguelike some more every single day. If you want to hit the old like button, the old comment down below if you want to keep the series around, that'd be wonderful. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.